Welcome back, everyone, to the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. We are here against TCU here in Stillwater. After an absolutely amazing win against USC last week, Oklahoma State is now taking on the only other team to have beat USC this season, number 12, TCU. And we're going to be kicking off here with this Big 12 conference game. Oklahoma State is receiving first. They're going to make it out a little bit. About to the 30. He's still going about the 35-yard, 38-yard line. Excuse me. Jaden Nixon, what a great return. Gets him into pretty decent field positioning for the start of this game. Oklahoma State really handled USC pretty well last week. I think it was pretty unexpected by everybody for Oklahoma State to play that well. They are now 3-3 on the season, going up against 6-1 TCU. Gordon saw the man come and tried to duck away, couldn't get nothing going. Let's see what they can do now. They make some adjustments. Still going no huddle. Let's see how it pays off for him today. Lops it up. Stribling managed to catch it, and not only did he catch it, he got rocked from the side and managed to hold on to it. That's the kind of play that you need from these boys at this point in the season. If you want to at least make a bowl game, you got to make sure you're ready for it. Oklahoma State, here it goes. 1st and 10, new. Wrangle's just going to have to take it himself. Fumbled the ball. Braden Cassidy picked it up. There was nobody going. He could have gotten a couple yards to Cassidy, but he wasn't willing to risk an interception. Took it himself. Absolutely got trucked out by a defender. Thank God Braden Cassidy was there to pick it up. That's going to make it 2nd and 1. And of course, after a big play like that to your quarterback, you're going to want to step into the huddle for a second and take a breather. And they're off the line. Gordon absolutely got stuffed. The running game so far, which has been Oklahoma State's strongest asset, has gotten absolutely stuffed twice now. See what they can do on 3rd and 2. Can't just trust it to run it up the stop. Got to try and make it good. Trying to make it out of there, but was completely inaccurate. Throwing on the run will do that to you. They are actually going to go for it on 4th down. Not the kind of decision I would make if I was down there as the head coach, but I am not Dave Davidson. I can't make these kind of choices for him. Down to the side, Johnson managed to catch it. Josiah Johnson, much like Ollie Gordon was in the first few weeks, has been an absolute breakout star lately. He's been ready for anything, folks. Some calls on the line. They're going out. Going back to him again. Banks lurked it. Banks absolutely lurked that one. What an unfortunate start to the game. Shadrach Banks absolutely lurked it. Wrangle thought he could get it into that small space, but Banks came around and absolutely took it from him. Oklahoma State, with that number 1 ranked defense, really pulled out a great stop there. TCU made some great progress down the field, but Oklahoma State managed to stop the Horned Frogs before too much damage could be done. Oh, but Wrangle tossed it right back to him. Gordon there to help make the stop. There's a flag on the play. And it's against the offense. No going. TCU. Oh, you gotta hate this. Going it out. Man out. Nearly got tripped up by his lineman. Those defenders were wondering what Chandler Morris was going to do, but they managed to take him down. It's now 3rd and 6. Can TCU convert past this and keep their drive going? Or are they going to take their field goal? It's a little far out, but it's certainly nothing that a competent kicker couldn't make. Down to the line. He is going to extend the drive. 1st and 10. Williams with an absolutely immaculate reception. That's going to keep TCU's drive going. Really proven why they are the number 12 ranked team in the entire country. That 6-1 has been well earned. Over it again. He's going to stumble in for the touchdown. Dylan Wright, 19-yard touchdown reception. That'll put TCU up on the board first. We thought it was going to be Oklahoma State, but after those 2 interceptions and nothing going, they're falling behind 7-0, bringing us into the second quarter. You got to be a bit concerned. You can't get the running game going. You can't get your passing game going. What does that leave a football team other than a little bit of hope, you know? Rangel's making some adjustments on the line, hoping to get something out of there. Just had to throw it out to his lineman. Doesn't look like he was ready for that. We're going to keep going here. Hope that Oklahoma State can come up with something. It's now 2nd and 10, nearly into halftime. Again! Rangel couldn't get a man on him and just threw another interception. He was all locked up. Don't know what Rangel thought he saw out there, but he was all locked up. Ollie Gordon coming in to make the save before it could get too far out. Mike Gundy's talking to him. Mike Gundy's like, you can't be making these mistakes. You can't be making the mistakes that Bowman made, because we're going to put Bowman back out there, and then nobody's going to be happy. We're just going to be throwing interceptions left and right today. TCU's got the ball. They're going to keep going with it. Going to get stopped. Trey Sanders got a 3-yard rush. See if the number 1 defense in the country can stay number 1 after this game. TCU went down, managed to make a score, but couldn't get the extra point. That's going to make it 13-0. Still a feasible ball game. Presley caught it. Presley's going. He's going to the 20. What an amazing 55-yard by Brennan Presley. What a great breakout play. It's the kind of thing you really needed for this team right here. Glad they could get something going. Everybody's back up on the line now. They're ready for something. He's broke out. Oh, nearly. Rangel just wanted that thing out of there. Hoped to get some yards on it. Couldn't get nothing going. We're still going to be 2nd and 10, though. This TCU defense well prepared for the no-huddle offense. They had plenty of time to prep for it. Johnson managed to catch that. It looked like it was going to be another interception. And after 2 close calls like that, they are going to go back to the huddle. It's the kind of time now you got to ask yourself, what is this team going to be? Can they even do anything with this? Up! Presley in for a touchdown. Presley managed to find the gap. Garrett Rangel got it right to him. That's going to make this hopefully 6-13. Still a very recoverable game for Oklahoma State. Getting ready to kick it. Let's sure it's going to be blocked. And it's up and it's good. This is still a recoverable game for Oklahoma State. LSU and Ole Miss 17-10. Second quarter. Good game over there. Maybe when we hit halftime over here, you can go catch the last couple minutes of that game before they also head to the half. It is now 24-7. Could Oklahoma State pull it back? You hope and you pray. Sometimes that's just not good enough. Where was that pass going? He must have meant for it to go to him, but he was nowhere near it. Looks like Rangel is getting shaken up. This loss here today, if they lose, will put them at 3-4 on the season. Another inaccurate pass by Rangel. When the pressure gets to this kid, it's just not pretty. They're still going to keep calling passing plays, still hoping he can get something going here. Rangel's just got to take a deep breath and prepare himself. And another inaccurate pass. Rangel is just throwing these wherever he can. Defense is going to get the penalty, though. That'll move the sticks a little bit. But gosh, you got to hope that Rangel can pull something back here. Get his team in scoring position. Would be a miracle, but not impossible. I don't even know what to say. Rangel has thrown so many inaccurate passes that I don't know if I would trust him with the football. Josh Newton just absolutely took that thing from him. It was nowhere near the target, overthrown. Just an absolutely disgusting play to watch. Oklahoma State's got it again. Pulling out. Drops it back to him. Another interception to Perry. Can Oklahoma State go one game without interception? Rangel just has thrown 5 interceptions today. I can't believe it, folks. I cannot express my disapproval, my disappointment in the Oklahoma State Cowboys. We had doubts that Dave Davidson, as offensive coordinator, could pull it off, but he's proven that he can pull together a decent team. But if this is what they perform like under pressure against some of the top echelon here in the Big 12, it'll be a really tough going for the rest of the season. Oklahoma State, if they continue like this, may even be out of ball game contention. Lord knows we've seen a lot of anger on the sidelines today between all the coaching staff to their players. It's not a good day to be an Oklahoma State fan or an Oklahoma State player. Getting blown out like this. Kentucky did it just a few weeks ago. Absolute upset. With those 2 wins, we thought maybe Oklahoma State had some momentum on their hands against USC and West Virginia. Clearly, the pundits were wrong. TCU was heavily favored to be the winner of this, but we always hoped that Oklahoma State would pull off another upset. That's just not where it's going. And that run will have officially sealed the game. There is TCU versus Oklahoma State. You gotta hope that they can pull it back next week. TCU absolutely dominated today. Oklahoma State really didn't come to play. You've got to wonder what the game plan is going to be for next week. Absolute demolishment, absolute wrecking, 24-7. We'll have to see how the Cowboys play next week. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. Catch you all next time. Thank you.